What is up, everybody? How's your day? How's your morning? How's your evening? Whatever it may be, guys. Hopefully, it is great. I'm back with another video. Richard Allen is not doing very good in penitentiary, guys. In prison, so be it. People's actually getting phone calls asking about him. YouTubers are calling him, asking about how he's doing and stuff. And we have a alarming phone call, guys. That is Richard Allen gonna make it in prison? Is he gonna even or what's gonna happen to him? Because they say that he's sleeping all the time, guys. But without further ado, guys, love yourself, like yourself, be nothing but yourself, like, subscribe, channel is highly appreciated. Without further ado, guys, let's jump right into the video.
Now we're talking about Richard Allen, the guy that fucking did the Delphi murders. He got transferred there to Westville when?
Like Thursday. Last Thursday.
Okay. So you know some people that take care of or feed him and stuff?
You're not recording this shit, are you?
No.
Yeah. Okay, but yeah. But anyways, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
The guy goes on and he's like, "You're not recording this shit, are you?" He's like, "No, I'm not recording it." "But yeah, I am." "Which one is it, dude? Are you recording it or are you not?" He's like, "Dude, you know this can get me hurt in prison? As a guard, as a police officer, whatever it may be. You're recording information at this point." But at least he told the dude the truth. And it says right here, audio used by permission by Chris Moyer in the disclaimer. So it's all good. But at least he told the guy the truth about that, guys. Because Richard Allen's not doing very good. And it's expected of that. Anyways, guys, let's jump right back to the video.
They were actually, they told him the other day, they said, "Hey, we need you to clean out this observation cell. Clean it out really good." And then he was like, "What's going on?" Like, "Man, something's up. Like, everybody's acting all weird." So he cleaned out, he scrubbed this observation room. It's a suicide room. It's on camera. And like 30 officers come in, like state police, the sheriffs, all of them, and they brought him, Richard Allen, in there, in the observation cell.
No shit.
Yeah, so he's on suicide watch. He's on camera. And they are not allowed to bring him food or nothing. The COs bring him the food, but they walk by him, and he's basically been asleep for 3 days. He don't do nothing. He sleeps. And everybody on the ranges are yelling at him, saying, "You're not safe anywhere, bitch. We're going to kill your ass." And they're just hollering at him 24/7.
No shit.
And he's laying there acting like he's sleeping the whole time since he's been here for like 3 days.
Dang. You gotta provide me with updates, bro, on this guy.
I will. That's why I just went and asked dude that, he's actually the one that cleaned out the observation cell. That's what he called it, observation cell. And the sergeant was like, "Clean this out." And he's like, "What's going on?" Like, and the sergeant was like, "I'll tell you in a minute." And then they're like, "You know that fucking dude that killed the Delphi girls?" Like, "Yeah, they're bringing him in here." Like, they said they don't have anywhere in the state, anywhere they can keep him safe.
I bet.
And, whenever you do the crime and you go to prison, guys, most of the time you're not safe in penitentiary. You're not safe in prison because of the crime you did. You see, anytime you go on, you hurt kids or anything else, guys, half the time the prisoners already know what you did before you even got there, before you even get there. They already know your name. They already know what you look like. They know all that stuff, guys. It is actually a city inside of a prison. A town inside of a prison is basically what it is, guys. And even though people are against each other in prison, when it comes to people like this, they're ran together. It is a family at that point. Despite all the differences of everybody else inside that prison. They already know Richard Allen's coming. They already know he was the Delphi murderer. They already know everything about the dude, his family, everything. But it's the crime that he did, the reason why he's not safe anywhere. And you hear the guy say that on the phone. Anyways, guys, let's jump right back into the video.
Not. Mom said that the judge was like, look, I'm ordering him to be sent to Indiana Department of Corrections, and like withdrew from the case.
Yeah, the judge is scared, man, because the judge is worried that they're going to be putting pictures of his family and stuff like that on the news and on TV, and the judge even said that his staff can't handle this case, and, like, yeah, I foresee this definitely being transferred.
See, there you have it. Everybody is afraid for his well-beings. Everybody is afraid of his family's well-beings because of who he is. So basically, this guy doesn't even know what he's done to himself right now. Nonetheless, to his family. It's a scary world out there, guys, that we actually live in. 100%. But now this guy's got to live every single day in the penitentiary, knowing it could be his last day because, well, what he decided to do with his life. And that's not unheard of, guys. It's not. Anyways, let's jump right back to the video.
But they called in, they said they might have a judge. I did see that.
So I want to know how they found out it's him finally.
Well, bro, what I know, and this is from me, like, keeping an eye on social media and filtering through the crap and not the crap, you know. But, so, I guess they served a search warrant on his home almost 2 weeks to the day of them detaining him. And I heard that the way they got the search warrant was they said that one of the neighbors had something stolen and it was buried in his yard. And that's how they were able to get the search warrant for his place.
And what'd they find?
From what I've seen on social media from the neighbor that was there watching all day long, the neighbor said that the cops rolled in at about noon, and then they had Richard Allen standing out in his driveway for a couple hours, and then Richard Allen's wife pulled up in her minivan, and Richard Allen got into the minivan and sat in the passenger seat with the minivan door open, and then a couple hours after that, I guess it was seen that the sheriff of Delphi showed up with some piece of paper and went and showed it to Richard Allen. And after that, they went ahead and put Richard Allen's vehicle, not the minivan, but his vehicle, they put it on a flatbed tow truck and towed it away, and they searched the house, and they dug in the backyard in 2 different spots that were little burn piles, and then it was getting dark, but the neighbor was watching with binoculars and seen them carry out a shoebox, 2 different dark cloth items, and a Macy's bag. And I think maybe one other thing, but I'm not for certain about that. So, But I also heard on social media that they had been watching Richard Allen, and he had recently burnt something in his backyard. So this is what I believe most might have happened. That's all speculation, but still, this is kind of what I think. So, hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright, so, you know who this Keegan Kline character is?
Who?
Keegan Kline?
Yeah.
Alright, so I think that guy, he was soliciting minors online,
And look, as far as social medias go, guys, social media is that type of thing that can actually be used against you, or you could use it with, plain and simple, to your own use. So you could find out things about people, you can find out things about your neighbors, and I've said it before, guys, if you have a neighbor with today's day and age, look up their name, look at their social media, find out who they are. I mean, who knows? You could have someone living right next to you that, if your kid walks the wrong way, then, they may come up missing. It happens all the time, guys. Or he may be a serial killer. We don't know that. So look up the name, guys. I mean, we always want to know what we're surrounded by, correct? That's a given. Social media is a good place to start. Find out a name, look it up. You can find out all kinds of stuff. This guy's about ready to tell us a story about social media. What he's actually found out from social media. That's what he's about to tell us. That's the reason why some people does not have social medias. Is because they don't want people to find out stuff about them. Especially Facebook. TikTok. Look at the 4 college students that was just brutally stabbed. She done TikTok videos. The 2 done TikTok videos. She showed the inside of the house, the stairs, the couch, the living room. Now, is that what happened? Is someone seen her from TikTok or inside of her house and seen the layout? Probably not. But it could be used for that reason. This is why when you record in one room of your house. Try to never record outside your home. Have cameras around your home. Have sensors around your doors. Look at Michael Vaughn. Look at Quentin Simon. If there was cameras, it never would have happened. If there was sensors, it never would have happened. Especially with the Michael Vaughn case. The little boy walked out, 5 years old, and was never seen again. His dad was changing a baby's diaper. All the father would have had was a camera or a sensor saying, hey, your son walked out the house. Go after him. All it would have took. And we could have saved the little boy's life. Anyways, guys, let's jump right back into the video.
I think his dad was possibly also involved, Tony Kline. And I think Tony Kline and Richard Allen knew each other because Richard Allen used to live in Peru, close to Keegan Kline and his dad, Tony Kline. And Tony Kline and Richard Allen are about the same age. So I think they knew each other from there, and they went. Like Keegan Kline, the son, was like, "Hey, I've got these girls here," and because on Keegan Kline's phone, the day the girls went missing, he did a search for the Marathon gas station in Delphi. So I think he went to Delphi and either gave that phone to Richard Allen or sold it to him or he was then either complicit with what happened with the girls, one or the other.
I'm lost. What phone? I don't know what. Anyway, yeah, okay.
The phone that Keegan Klein was using to talk to the girls on the fake Snapchat account.
Okay, I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, no, Keegan Klein, he had made up a fake Snapchat account and was talking to the girls on that fake Snapchat account. Well, he had talked to the girls the day that they went missing. He was like the last one to talk to them on that Snapchat account. So I think that maybe Keegan Klein might have drove that phone to Marathon gas station and been like, oh, I'm gonna sell this other pedophile guy this fucking phone because he want, it has some little girl, because it has little girl contact information on it and stuff like that. Because they think it's kind of like...
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, how did this dude live in the fucking Delphi for fucking 6 years and they didn't even...
That's what everybody doesn't understand, man, is how did this guy, because there's pictures of him, bro, up there at JC's bar.
I've seen them.
With the sketch of him in the background.
Yeah.
And guys, look, Richard Allen was sick. Very sick. Anybody who could touch a kid or know somebody who touched a kid and is okay with child porn and is okay with misleading anybody in their life, especially a kid or a young adult, is sick. And we have Richard Allen standing in front of us now, an inmate in the state penitentiary, afraid for his life. So he sleeps all day and he doesn't come out of his cell because people tells him, you come out of your cell, this is what's going to happen. So how long is Richard Allen actually going to make it in the state penitentiary, guys? Because you just heard the guy sit there and say that he's not even safe. The judges know he's not safe. And the police know he's not safe anywhere in the outside of the prison. So now whenever this guy is transferred to a different state penitentiary or transferred anywhere by prison officials, he's not safe. It makes you wonder if the police that actually works around this guy feels like they're not safe because of who Richard Allen is. The Delphi murders. This world is sick. And we have people like this guy that stands in front of us. And we're just supposed to be okay with everything that's happening in this world. How can people be this sick, is what I'm saying. Anyway, guys, let's jump right back to the video.
And I thought 3 days after it happened, he turned himself into the fucking mental hospital and shit too.
So people are like, how did his wife not know? And
I guarantee she knows.
Well, yeah, and then also it was, some people are thinking now possibly maybe it was his wife that actually tipped the police off.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, if his wife's the one that did it.
But I
tipped him off.
I think this Keegan Klein character finally ratted Richard Allen out. I think because they searched the Wabash River just 2 months ago, and right around that time, there was an order to pull Keegan Klein out of the Miami County Jail and take him into Indiana State Police custody so that he could make a deal with them and stuff. Because he was due in court to, he was due for jury trial and stuff in September. So A lot of people think that this Keegan Klein, because he's facing like 30 different child porn charges, he made a deal with him finally and told him who he sold that phone to.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm lost here. I'm just saying, like, if these girls were walking along the trail and dude killed them down there, like, what's that got to do with somebody talking to them on the phone? And
all right, well, how about this? What about if I set up a fake Snapchat account and I called Shannon Moyer up, and Shannon Moyer thought he was getting ready to go meet Jennifer Aniston, but really it's the Grim Reaper at the bridge.
Okay, nobody say anything about him meeting up with anybody.
No, because that's all speculation. That's why. But that's what they think. That's why the girls went to the bridge. The reason the girls went to that bridge, they believe, is because they communicated with Keegan Klein on that fake Snapchat account, and they thought they were going there to meet this guy by the name of Anthony Scott, who's like a model, like a 19-year-old model. When really it's this big fat slobby dude. And I think that his dad, Tony Klein, because he knew Richard Allen, I think all three of them are possibly involved.
I think if there was that many people involved, then somebody would have already been caught.
Well, they've got two of them. They've got Keegan Klein and they got Richard Allen.
What they charged Keegan Klein with?
30-some different counts of fucking child porn. They got him.
Yeah, but I'm saying, what about the Delphi murders, though?
Nope.
What are they charging with on there?
Nothing.
Okay, yeah.
So it's all speculation. It's all speculation from there. That's why they got the probable cause affidavit sealed, and they're not letting anybody see that. There's a hearing, I think.
You have 1 minute remaining.
There's a hearing, I think, November 22nd, to talk about if they're going to keep that probable cause affidavit sealed or not.
Yeah, they need to quit being so secretive with everything, dude. Let motherfuckers know what the fuck they got going on.
Well, yeah. I agree. I mean, we've waited long enough.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna hop off here. It's about to hang up.
You know,
make sure you order that magazine.
I will, man. Especially when you got family that lives in Delphi. You know.
Say what?
I said, especially when you have family that lives in Delphi.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, guys, look. It just goes to show you what kind of monsters actually live in the state penitentiary and live in our world, guys. We have Richard Allen, Delphi murderers. We have child porn, child pornography, pedophiles, and much more in this case, guys. He was sick, and now he can't move nowhere in the state penitentiary. He's actually got to stay there and sleep all day, or he probably would lose his life in the state penitentiary, in prison, nonetheless. And if he ever comes out into this world, he's not welcome. Just like he's not welcome in prison. So where does this put Richard Allen's? Where does this put him? Where does this put his family? Because Richard Allen's not safe anywhere. You just heard the inmate talk. And now the inmate's probably going to go back and say everything to everybody else in the state penitentiary more about Richard Allen and the Delphi murders. You see, information gets into the state penitentiaries, into prison, like I said in the first of my video. Most of the people in prison already knew Richard Allen was coming to prison. Most of the people in prison already knew what he was coming to prison for. And now he's got to sleep all day. And he's afraid of his life. He's not so much of a badass, is he? Anyways, guys, I'm going to jump out of here. But first, love yourself, like yourself, be nothing but yourself. Like and subscribe to the channel. It's highly appreciated. You guys, your boy Deuces. I'm out. Thank you guys. Have a good one.